successful people who are always looking for the right opportunity. We all get a moment with that opportunity. And right now, somewhere around you, right here, there is an opportunity waiting just for you. An opportunity that could lead you on your path for the rest of your life. As franchise Indians every day, everything we do is creating an opportunity for you. Because your growth is our business.
Hello and good afternoon, everyone, and thank you so much for joining us on this webinar called Business Opportunity Over Chai. Business Opportunity Over Chai is a webinar series presented by Management of Franchise India every day at 12 o'clock in the afternoon with an aim to introduce you to a new business opportunity. Today, we have a QSR brand from Korea called Cravy for Crispy Chicken. Cravy for Crispy Chicken is a Korean-inspired crispy chicken brand that combines unique global flavors with a focus on quality and innovation. Known for its diverse menu and expansion strategy, the business is now growing rapidly in international market. To talk more about this brand and the business opportunity they will have, we have Justin, the CEO of this brand, along with her colleague, Naya. We also have Swaraj, the Senior Vice President of FIHL Global, and we will soon have Nikita Lomesh to talk more about, to explaining the financials, by the way. So before we start the business opportunity and talk more about the brand, let me just tell you that viewers will also have an opportunity to ask questions related to the brand and the business opportunity. I would request you to please keep on posting your queries into the Q&A box to make this session more interactive. We will take up all your questions post the brand presentation. Now, I would request Swaraj, if you could take the lead and set the context of this webinar, and then we'll move on to the brand presentation.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining the Master Franchisee session along with us. So today we are very pleased to have Jason and his team out here to present a brand which we all know that is actually getting a lot of queries from all parts of the country. So Cravy for Crispy Chicken is a South Korean crispy chicken brand which we, FIHL Global and Franchise India has taken the master rights for expansion in India. As far as the crispy chicken brand is concerned, this is a unique brand on its own, which more than 100 outlets which they've opened up in the last few years of operations. So I would request Bharat, if you can just play a small video just to give our viewers a detailed understanding about the brand. I'm also pleased to have our MD, Ms. Sonia Chaudhary, to join the call. So, Sonia ma'am, if you would like to share your views and details about the brand, then we will share a small video, and then we would request Jason to basically take the presentation ahead.
Thank you so much, Swaraj and Bharat. And I'm very pleased to welcome Justin, who's the CEO of the company, and I on this webinar today. And friends, this is a very special opportunity for us. And as Swaraj said, that Franchise India and FIHL Global has taken the master franchise rights for Cravy in India. And if you look at the brand, Crispy Chicken, they are one of the leading South Korean brands which are operating in more than 100 locations across the globe. And some of the most competitive markets, South Korea, they already are there. But outside South Korea, they're present in Singapore, they're there in Philippines, UAE, US, Canada, and now in India through partnership with Franchise India and FIHL Global. And K brands today, they have become a very big mega trend in India, coming in the mainstream of our consumption bracket from beauty to pop to food. And this trend is not just limited to food, but it has become a very big cultural phenomena, which is pushed by surging K-pop, K-dramas, and the global fascination, I would say, with the overall Korean culture and lifestyle. And also Korean cuisine is uniquely positioned to appeal to the Indian taste bud because of the bold, spicy, umami flavors, which resonate very much with the Indian love for the robust taste. And the Korean fried chicken also has become one of the top choices for Indians looking to explore Korean cuisine. And India is a very big fried chicken market from the opportunity point of view, which is close to about 50 billion. It is growing in a double-digit number, about 18-20% growth in this segment is coming. And it has witnessed even higher growth rate compared to the other cuisines like pizza. And having said that, I would also say it is very interesting to note in India, we have about 4.2 outlets of fried chicken in per million, which is about 10 lakh people versus 14 pizza outlets per million, which means that there is a very big white space and the market is ready to explode. So I'll not take much time. We have a very interesting presentation on the overall business opportunity. We'll talk about the brand at large. We'll talk about the business model. We'll talk about how you can partner in India. And we are looking for about 20 territory partners in India to partner with Cravy Chicken. But before we do that, I'll let Swaraj play the video and I'll welcome Justin to take us through the presentation. Over to you.
Okay, let me
Yes.
play the video first. I have a couple of videos, by the way. Okay, let me just play the other one.
Are you playing it, Bharat?
Yeah, I'm trying it. It takes a few seconds, just few seconds.
Okay.
So that's
Thank you, Bharat, for sharing the videos. I would request Justin if you can share your presentation and take it ahead.
So we'll briefly explain our company and brand. So we are a Korean franchise company running food and beverage business, such as food service and e-commerce. We've been in this industry for the past 10 years, managing a variety of restaurant brands from small delivery outlets to large establishments, and gained valuable expertise and know-how. The name Buy Forum FNT stands for Fascinating New Thing, reflecting our business philosophy, which is built on 4 core values or 4 M's that we prioritize above all else. First, motivation, to stay motivated, moving to move forward, meaning to carry all the tasks, and management to manage company well. This page shows how we collaborate with our affiliates, with all these brands being managed under our company. We began franchising in 2017 by launching an Italian restaurant brand, which is Kitchen, and later launched a premium burger and sandwich brand. Then we launched Cravy for crispy chicken in 2021 during a pandemic and has achieved 100 outlets in just about a year and a half. In 2023, we entered overseas markets with this brand and have expanded to Singapore, Philippines, and India. To efficiently manage and operate stores, we developed our own system called One Stop Franchise System, which covers all the necessary steps for opening a store,
The
including
presentation is not moving. We are still on the first slide.
You can move the presentation also, Justin, along with the details.
Okay.
Mm.
Can you see it now?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
잠깐만요. Just a moment. Can you see now?
We can see this. In case if you could put it in the presentation mode, by the way.
Okay. Let me just, okay.
So the system includes location selection, design, layout design, training, marketing, and so on. So our partner, Fran Global, who is very professional and well versed in the system, will take care of this in India on our behalf. The logos we use in Korean and international markets are as follows. In Korea, it goes by Tangchiteng, but we thought it'll be hard for the international consumers to take in. So we brought the word like 땡긴다, which means crave, and came up with the name Cravy for crispy chicken. So as you can notice from my slogan, with every craving flavor of the world, we continually develop new sauce and powder, going beyond typical options. These are some of our main chicken menu items. So our menu features a variety of craving flavors from different countries and cities, such as Seoul, Osaka, Sichuan, using distinctive ingredients like garlic, soy sauce, and mara. We have also developed lots of side dishes that you won't find in any other competitors, as we made them all in collaboration with our other restaurant brands, contributing to an increase in average order value. And they are made by our R&D department. Our company has its own R&D team and R&D center with over 10 years of experience. They had conducted thousands of tests to determine the perfect temperature and timing, ensuring our chicken to be extra crispy, juicy, and tender, even when coated with a sauce. So we put a lot of effort into exploring new flavors as well as developing sauce and powder. Plus, we've optimized our system for managing all franchise stores to enable our partners and franchisees to operate efficiently and maximize their profits. And we will also share all that with Fran Global as well. And another strength we have is our marketing capabilities, which allows us to promote our brand through various content and social media platforms, such as Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. We have even featured our brand in Korean drama called Never Give Up. The drama tells the life story of the main character running a Cravy restaurant. It became popular and is still available on Netflix. And that's how we That's how we were able to open 100 outlets in a short period of time based on a deep understanding of the market and a clear direction. And we have two types of restaurant concept for Cravy. First, delivery type, which is smaller with no dining space, focusing on delivery and takeaway orders. And cafe type, larger establishments with a spacious dining area that provide quality service. This page highlights our achievements in global business starting from 2023. We've successfully expanded to Singapore, Philippines, and India by participating in franchise exhibitions. For the North American region, we operated a test store in Tampa, Florida, and have confirmed the validity of our brand. We have also completed the localization of our sauce and powder in the region, and we now plan to open stores in Canada and the United States next year. So Cravy is a brand that was launched after a decade of trials and errors in our company's journey. Reflecting this, we achieved the milestone of surpassing 100 locations in Korea within just a year and a half and expanded to 5 overseas countries in the same time frame. Notably, Cravy is the only brand among South Korea companies to have localized all its ingredients abroad. Now, please allow Fran Global to explain the franchise modeling in India.
Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Justin, for taking us through a brief detail about your brand. I've been personally a a crispy chicken fan myself. I'd also like you to give a bit of understanding to us. What is that you feel? What is the USP which the menu or the recipes which you're using is having, which made it so popular that you opened up such a short period of time 100 units, which is an excellent job. So if you can just talk a bit about what is that research which you are doing for so many years, which got you that recipe, which has actually captured the market. I think that's what we can look in for as a suggestion from your side, or your overviews on that will help us to basically recommend and discuss it with our investors also.
물어보시 우리 USB 포인트가 뭐냐?
Yeah, the menu about how is the recipe, how is it different?
첫 번째로 우리는 10년 전에 런칭한 회사고,
So first of all, we've been in this industry for the past 10 years.
그리고
네.
10년간의 그 R&D 센터를 운영한 노하우가 가지고
We also have the know-how for operating our R&D department for that amount of years.
그래서 런칭한 지 3년 반 된 크레이비도 그 기간 동안에 우리의 노하우가 다 담겨 있는 브랜드.
So Cravy is the brand that has all those like valuable expertise and know-how of ours.
우리는 한국에 새로 시작된 3년 반밖에 안 된 브랜드지만
So it's only been launched for 3 years and a half now.
우리의 맛과 우리의 컨셉을 고객들한테 잘 어필해서
So like we appealed the flavors and
컨셉
the concept of Cravy to our customers.
그래서 1년 반 만에 100호점을 돌파하는 기록을 세웠다.
And we were able to achieve 100 outlets in a year and a half, which is really a rare case even in Korea.
특히 우리가 다른 브랜드와 다른 점은 모든 소스와 파우더를 현지에서 만들어냈는데
And the most important thing is that we localize our sauce and powder in the local area.
모든 나라의 소비 수준이 다 다르기 때문에 우리의 것을 직접 수입을 한다면 그 단가를 맞출 수가 없다.
So because the expenses are different for like all the countries, so
그 단가를 맞출 수
I
So we
know
can't-
you are trying to say that
yeah,
you
we can't price
basically try to
is very
modify it
important.
in whichever country you are going, and then you keep your recipes according to that, so that the main taste and flavor is not affected. But you can use local whatever is available in the market items to basically get to that taste which you're looking for.
뭐라 물어본 거야?
Okay.
그리고 또 한 가지 더 있는데
Yes.
우리는 우리 독자적인 슬로건에 따라서 메뉴 컨셉을 가져가고
And so we developed the sauce, a menu, like based on our clear like slogan with every craving flavor of the world.
그래서 우리의 모든 메뉴는 그 세계의 맛이 땡기는 맛들을 담고 있다.
So our menu features all the craving flavors of different countries and cities.
여러 브랜드들이 유행하는 것을 쫓아가는데
Because like all the other brands just seek for the popular flavors,
우리는 우리의 독자적인 그런 메뉴 구성을 가져가고 있다.
but we make ourselves like different from those. We like go beyond typical options.
이런 점은 한국과 싱가포르, 필리핀에서도 이미 증명이 되었고
We also like proved ourselves in Singapore, Philippines, and other countries.
인디아에서도 모든 고객들이 좋아하는 맛을 보여줄 수 있을 거라고 확신합니다.
So we believe that we can like show to Indian customers that they will love our menu and flavors as well.
Thank you. Thank you. So I would request my colleague Nikita to take up the financials and give us a brief understanding about how the capex, the investment, and the ROIs look like.
Sure. Thank you so much, Swaraj, and thank you, Cravy team, for the lovely presentation. So all the partners who have joined the call, I think we have a brief understanding of how the brand is operating in the international markets and how do we want to bring them and launch the brand into India. So to do that, I will present my screen. Give you an idea. So we are looking out for these territory master franchisee partners to whom we'll assign a particular rollout and number of centers that they'll open within their vicinity and the territory. So we have considered 20 top territories in India, where if we see Mumbai and Delhi NCR, these would be the regions where we charge 75 lakh rupees to assign you the master franchisee rights for a rollout of 30 units. Hyderabad, Bangalore, Chennai, Kerala, and Pune, and Tri-City, the Tri-City, Punjab and Jammu Kashmir. These six territories would be given on a master fee of 50 lakh rupees, where you open 20 units in each region. The other regions from northeast till the rest of Tamil Nadu, so these other 12 territories would be given on a 37 to 38 lakh rupee franchise fee of a master franchisee for at least 15 units opened into their own region. How does an area developer earns from the business? So the franchise fee that you will collect from a single unit partner, you will be sharing 40% of that franchise fee and 60% would be passed on to the brand. Additionally, the royalty that you will collect from a unit partner, which is 8% that we'll charge from a single store, 40% of that royalty would flow to you and 60% would go to the brand. So this is primarily what deals we are looking for in India. Now to give you an idea how the unit stores in India would operate. So since we are into crispy chicken and fast food, so our sizes of store would range somewhere between 750 square feet till 1800 square feet. A 750 square feet store could be a center which can easily be accommodated in malls with higher footfall, where your takeaways are higher, and number of seats could be close to 20 to 25 seater in this center. 15 lakh rupees is what a unit store would pay to the brand as a franchise fee. Additionally, 30 lakh rupees would go into your kitchen equipments. The remaining 30 lakh rupees goes into your setup, your technology cost, licenses, initial inventories, marketing and promotions. So overall 75 lakh rupees is what an investor would invest in a 750 square feet store. Given an average order value would be close to 600 rupees. Considering this average order value has been considered basis an average meal that a particular customer takes. In this center, both dine-in and takeaway orders could be accommodated. Royalties that you pay to the brand would be close to 8%, where an average sale per day being present into high footfall areas could be around 80 to 90,000 rupees is what we have projected. Your employee cost could run between 9 to 11%. The food cost for this brand could be 30%. Additionally, 2% could be what you incur as a packaging cost. All other expenses considered, an investment of 75 lakh rupees could be recovered in a period of 1.5 years, which gives you an average ROI and IRR of 80% on your initial investment. When we talk about the bigger store, which is around 1200 square feet, it could be a store which could accommodate close to 40 to 50 covers in the center. Again, the franchise fee would remain 15 lakhs and the kitchen equipments become 30 lakh into the business. The additional 40 lakh rupees goes into your setup cost. So a total investment of 85 lakhs is what a partner invest in a 1200 square feet store. An average sale could be close to 1 to 1.2
Sorry, I think we had a bad connectivity, so we just got disconnected. So, these are the three models in which you are there. My colleague Nikita will be joining in again soon. So, if you are looking in for an opportunity for single unit investment also, as far as the cities are concerned, we are open for discussing along with you for the opportunities which you are looking in for. Now, along with this, we also have the model which is basically the master franchise model, which our MD Ms. Sonia Chaudhary talked about. Now, in a master franchise model, we'll be looking out for investors who are open in for taking area rights. We have basically categorized into four specific segments. One is the platinum, one is the gold, the next one is the silver and the bronze. And for each category, we'll be looking out for a specific number units to be open, to be operational in that region, in which the investor has to open maximum 1 or 2 units. So the other units are going to be sub-franchised, in which Fran Global and Franchise India is going to do the entire execution for sub-franchising and also for executing the entire brand in whichever city you are looking in for. So Nikita has joined back again. Nikita, would you like to share the a model about the financials which we're taking through?
Sure. My apologies. I think I was facing some network issues. So since we were discussing the model for a 1200 square feet center, so we discussed that it brings in an 85 lakh rupee of investment, given at between 1.2 lakh rupees as of daily sale is what we have projected, and above 100% IRR, giving an 8% royalty on the total business payable to the brand. If we talk about the biggest store, which is an 1800 square feet store, these stores could easily be accommodated into the tier 1 and tier 2 cities as well, where the land parcel is available, and on the high streets where a larger area is also available to the partner. 15 lakh rupees is what a franchise fee is paid on this project. 30 lakh going into your setup cost. Close to 1 CR is an investment that you bring into the project here. This could be a center which gives you at least 75 to 80 covers in this outlet. A 600 rupee average order value is what we have considered, and close to 1.5 lakh rupee daily sale is what we have projected here. Both dine-in, takeaway, and delivery orders could be accommodated from this center. 8% royalties is what a partner pays at and also 30% cost is what it would be incurred at the center. So additionally, all the other expenses considered here, your average payback period could be between 1.2 to 1.5 years of the total investment that you have made, giving you an average ROI of close to 90 to 95% on your initial investment. Even the rental cost that we have considered could range between 13 to 16% on the type of stores that we have accommodated, between 750 to 1200 or an 1800 square feet store. But as I think Swaraj was also explaining, our major focus is to have these master franchisees on board who have a good network into the location, and they can commit to the number of rollout that we have projected. Even when we talk about the territories such as Mumbai or Delhi NCR, where a 30 unit rollout is what we have considered at a 75 lakh rupee master fee, the payback period on your initial investment could easily be achieved in a period of 1.5 years, where you get a 40% incentive on the franchise fee, 40% share on the franchise fee you collect from the sub-franchisee partners, and 40% share from the royalties that is collected. So I think these two become the revenue sources of the partner. Additionally, that the revenue you collect from your own stores, which could be at least 1 or 2 stores that you open in the territory for yourself. Swaraj, anything you like to add here?
No, Nikita, I think you have explained and given a detailed understanding about the financials. One clarity which I would like to give out here is that we are open to discuss single units, multi units. Anybody who is looking in for a region and who would like to start initially, and then going for the regional rights. We are open for all discussions. Please don't hesitate to get in touch with us. First, if you like the brand, this is one of the brands which is going to be a top brand in the next 3 to 4 years. We are looking out for the entire India expansion, in which we plan to have more than 100 to 150 units soon. So that's how we would like to take this brand ahead. And as we all know, that QSR industry is one of the top performing industries in the food and beverage. The best thing about is that the highest consumption in any QSR is the protein. So we know that today KFC is one of the leading QSR chains, and that's the place where a brand like Cravy for crispy chicken comes in as a model and as an accepted brand, which is internationally proven itself in the market, which will be dynamic, which will be very different, and which will be offering more than what the competition is offering. So I think that's a very important point which Jason has pointed out, which we should remember, that the opportunities in the terms of the menu and the offerings are not only the crispy chicken which is there, it's also the side dishes which they have got in. So basically your average uh, billing value increases. So if today you see that we have taken an average billing value of 600 rupees, many of our investors whom we initially had a talk, they were having queries that how can you reach to 600 rupees? So it's 600 rupees, it's not that it's the price of a single item. We are looking for a price for the crispy. We are looking at combos in the menu where you have a crispy, you have a side dish and a beverage. So that's what makes the brand so unique and different, that you can have better APCs, you can have better food for better conversions in the terms of number of orders which are going to be delivered. We can have all the three models. So we have a model which is in the 750 category, we have a model in the 1200 category, we have a model in the 1800 category. And each and every model, the best thing is that you will be getting a lot of uh, sales, not only from the dine-in, but also from the deliveries which are going to come in. So any model of QSR is going to have around 30 to 35% contribution from the deliveries which are going to happen. So that's all about it. If you have any questions, if you have any queries, you can get in touch with us on the chat box, on the Q&A box. We will be happy to answer it. If you think that you don't want to ask anything right now, we have shared our number and our details. Also, our MD, Ms. Sonia Chaudhary, has pointed out that we are having our master franchise show in all the major cities. So tomorrow, our chairman and our MD is in Bombay on the 17th. 18th, they are in Hyderabad. 20th and 21st, they are in Bangalore and Chennai. If any one of you would like to get a direct one-on-one meeting along with them to have a better understanding of the brand, I have shared my number and contact details. Please do get in touch with me. I'll fix up your appointment, because they are the master franchisee owners for the brand in India, and nobody can explain or discuss better about the brand than both of them. So there's a huge opportunity in the terms of knowing the brand, understanding the brand, and also immediately closing the region, because as I told you before, that Gravy for Crispy Chicken has many investors from different parts of the country, starting from Kashmir to the south, because this is such a well accepted menu, that we are having a lot of queries with us, but we would like serious investors who would like to sit, discuss, understand the potential, and close it along with us. I would like to conclude my discussion out here only. I would request our MD, Ms. Sonia Chaudhary, to take up the session, give a closing note, and then Jason can take it up, and then Bharat, you can take the closing.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Swaraj. And friends, I'll also give a brief summary on the opportunity that we talked about. If you look at the category, the fried chicken market in India is grossly underpenetrated. And eating out in India has now transitioned from occasion to convenience, which is very similar to the trends that we see in developed economies like America and China. 70% of Indians eat some form of meat or the other, and the most preferred form of meat in India is chicken. So 70% is, some form of non-vegetarian food which is consumed in the country. And there is no international chain in the segment currently, which is franchising. Cravy is a global brand, enjoy a very strong brand equity in international markets and some of the most competitive markets, as we saw in the presentation. And they bring in the most authentic Korean crispy chicken, which is very adaptable to the Indian taste buds. The entire supply chain would be managed in India. The entire training support would be from India. And also between our two companies, Franchise India and Fran Global, we have a very big F&B team, which is headquartered in Delhi, in India. And we'll be happy to discuss any questions that you have offline or now. So we talked about 20 territories for India that we have split across the country. But the most important for us to get started would be the top 10 cities, which include territories like Bombay, Pune, Delhi NCR, which is very big. Hyderabad, Chennai, Bangalore, the three cities of South are very big in consumption of fried chicken, and also Tri-City. So these are some of the markets which would be top priority for us. And if you look at the area franchise model, this model is very, very attractive. If I take an example of the top cities like Delhi and Bombay, where the franchise fee component is about 75 odd lakhs, the minimum rollout that we have pegged it at about 30 odd locations. So even if you do about 50% of the rollout, which means about 16 odd locations, 15, 16 locations come up, you break even on your franchise fee that you give to the company. The sharing between the area franchisee and Cravy chicken is about 60 and 40, which means on every acquisition. So as an area franchisee, first and foremost, you need to own and operate one location by yourself, and you would sub-franchise the balanced locations in your territory. And all our area franchisees will also get immense support from the Franchise India Fran Global team, which means that since we have teams across India in about 97 cities, all my regional teams, my head offices across the top capitals, and also my IFC partners are working very closely with some of the prospects, and we're meeting some I would say prospective partners in the next 15 days in this month. So anybody who's looking to invest, I'll also request, please share your profile. If you have any experience of running any international brand or an F&B brand or any form of franchise or a great location that you run, we'll be happy to know more about that. And we have shared a hotline number also in the chat box, and Swaraj has also shared his coordinates and his email ID. I'll request all of you to reach out to us for any further questions that you might have. And before we close up, Justin and Nia, I'll request you to also share with us your closing message.
이렇게 열어줘서 감사하게 생각하고, 그 다음에 지금 거의 한 60분 정도 넘게 참석하고 계신데, 모든 참석하신 분들한테 감사 말씀드립니다.
So first, thank you, Fran Global, for having us at the webinar for Cravy India. And thank you. We really appreciate all the participants today for listening to our introduction.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bharat, over to you.
Right. So thanks so much, Justin, for being available for this webinar. And also, I would like to appreciate all the attendees, all the investors who spare some time to understand a very good brand, in fact, right, which is now ready to explore Indian market. So that's it for the day. Thank you, everyone, for joining. Thank you, ma'am, for being available for this webinar to add some value to this overall, the discussion. Guys, in case if you would like to get in touch with us, you can get in touch on our hotline number 9717683838, or you can also write to us at feedback@franchiseindia.in. So that's it for the day. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. Thank you, Justin. Thank you, Niyang, and thank you, Soni ma'am, for being available for this webinar.
Thank you.
Thank you.